Hey, welcome back to Duty's Daggers. I'm excited because we got a box here to open up, and let's get straight into it. Unboxing with the TRM nerd here. Please subscribe to the channel. Look down there, make sure that you are. And my Instagram is duties_daggers. If you want to check me out over yonder, over on there. So this is something that I've needed for quite a while. And you might be saying to yourself, no, you don't ever need another knife, right? But yes, I do actually. I actually do need this one, and you'll see why right now. TRM, Three Rivers Manufacturing, one of my favorite knife makers in the world, and this is the one that I needed to complete my TRM collection. Now there is, they have some knives in the works, but with the addition of this one, I now have there are four kind of mainstay knives that they offer. So I'm very excited. I have never even, actually, you know what? I handled one very briefly, and that was it. I've never spent much time with one, and that is the Neutron 2. I'm very excited because I love the Atom, which is basically the larger version of this knife. And I love it very much, so I know that I'm going to like this. Now let's see here. We have some notes. Please do not oil me too much. If you should disassemble, note the backspacer should be replaced. Purple side facing show side liner. Interesting. I wonder why that is. Okay. So let's check this out. Well, let's get out the Atom here and my other TRMs. Let's get the whole family together. This is my pride and joy, the lizard skin textured titanium Atom. This here is my Shadow, and you saw the nerd. Let's check out the Neutron 2. Contoured micarta scales, which feel real nice. These are pretty light in color, so I believe they're going to patina very, very nicely. Let's go ahead and flick the blade out. Yeah. This is pretty freaking good. It's really just a shrunken down Atom. I don't think there are really any big changes aside from it just being shrunken down. I really can't see. Looks like you have a little more lock bar access on the Atom here. That might just be the scale though. No, it's the liner too. That's the only real difference that I can see. The pocket clips are different. Same really nice sharpening choil / choke up spot area. The thumb stud is smaller. Yeah. Even though there's less access, it's plenty. I can easily get that lock bar over. Very thin, thinner than the Atom. Same blade stock thickness. I believe all four of these TRMs have the same exact blade stock thickness. I think even the nerd. Yep, the nerd too. They're all 0.09 blade stock thickness. Now this one, hold on here. This one I can reverse flick. On the Atom, I can't. Something I can if I really dig in there, but what happens is this thumb stud is so close to the scale there that it's hard for you to get in behind it with your finger. This, since it has smaller thumb studs, you can see we actually have a little gap there between the stud and the scale. So it's still not the easiest ever, but I can get it. Thumb flick is best though. This is on washers, but really smooth. Nice detent. Let's feel the edge. Ooh, baby, man. Every single one of these TRMs have come with very sharp edges. So I'm not surprised there. I really like how they do the choke up kind of forward area here on these knives. When I say these knives, I mean the Atom and the Neutron too. It's not like a pronounced finger groove area like on the Shadow. It's more of just like a nice little flat spot. And since this is carved out for the sharpening choil, it kind of transitions right down into this little area for your finger. And I really like that. It feels kind of like you can kind of grab this knife however you want. You can grab it back here. You can grab it a little bit more up here. You can grab it a little bit more up here. Or you can grab it like all the way up here. That's kind of cool. It kind of gives you, I don't know, just options, you know? Even though it is very thin, ergonomically it feels good. Let's see here. Yeah, the Shadow's still more comfortable, but obviously it's thicker, fills out your hand better. It's going to be more comfortable. Now, can't really compare it with the Nerd either because it's tiny. Being a tiny knife, though, it still is pretty surprisingly comfortable. Let me let Floki out. He's barking. There you go. Go ahead. All right. So, this is awesome. 20 CV. Rock solid. That clip is really far off the surface of the scale. I might actually even bend that in a little bit. Yeah, that's like way up there. I don't even know if is it meant to be like that? I don't know. I might fiddle with that a little bit, but no biggie. Interesting. We have 3 standoffs back here. Is that? Yeah, we have that on the Atom too. Huh. The cool thing about these is the scales are very quickly interchangeable, and you don't even have to take out the pivots. Check this out. Check this shit out, dude. There are a lot of really cool options for scales for these knives too. See? Just pop it off. There you go. Easy as that. The knife still works. That's nice, man. I don't know why more knife makers don't do that. It seems like it's pretty easy, you know, instead of making a little shelf in there to hold the pivot, onto the scale. You make it so that it slips over. And then you have this hardware holding the knife together on the inside, and it's hidden. And you just have these 2 screws holding on the scale. That's kind of cool. So I will definitely be looking around for some sweet scales for this guy. I've seen some really cool ones lately, like some. I saw these really cool like Gicardo ones, or what's it called? Is it Gicardo? I don't know. I saw like a Mexican blanket kind of looking one. The trout scales that I really like. A lot of options. I'm excited to this is absolutely going to be a user, obviously. This one is not so much of a user. I carry it once in a while on like, I don't know, weekends or if I'm going out to a dinner or whatever. But this is not a hard user. It's so beautiful, man. I can't bring myself to put scratches on this beautiful titanium. This one, however, for sure, this is going to be a hell of a user. Cannot wait. Cut test coming soon. I feel like this is going to break in really nicely too. Very smooth for washers already. We're perfectly centered. Yeah, absolutely love it. TRM Collection complete. Now they have a new one coming called a Comet. It's like a full titanium, kind of a thin, almost like not a CEO style knife, but it's like it's very almost looks dainty in a way, which normally isn't my thing, but I really want to try it. It could be one of those things where I get it in hand and then I just realize it's the best thing ever. So who knows? I will try it. So that's it. I'm happy to have these. Really, really happy to have these. I wasn't a TRM fan for forever. Only like this year. This year I got my first TRM, the Shadow. And as soon as I got it, I was like, all right, these are something special. I need to have all of them. I slowly accumulated them all. So really cool. Thanks, TRM. Love your stuff. Like the video, please, before you head out. I'd appreciate it. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.